Hi, hello my friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Sir Wilson. I hope that you are okay. Let us continue to thank God because we are still healthy and alive. And welcome to the second part of my discussion about famous economists. So just in case you have not watched the first part of this live stream video, kindly check all the video gallery in this YouTube channel, and you will see the part one of the discussion related to this topic, famous economists. So I just would like to continue the presentation of this famous economists, okay, during 18th and the 19th and 20th century. And from their explanation, principles, and concepts about economics, we may be able to get some points, and those important notes or points can be used in order to analyze and solve the economic problems that we are experiencing at present. So just to continue, okay, we have the next economist. This is Adam Smith, okay, and we know that Adam Smith is known for his book, The Wealth of Nation, which he wrote in 1776. Because of this book, he was labeled as the father of modern economy. And he is also advocated, the and supported the concept of capitalism, which is based on the private ownership of businesses and also the free trade, the implementation of free trade, for business locally and international. So these are some of the important concepts that explained, by Adam Smith, because he believed that the government should not interfere, in the private businesses in a particular country, and that is what we call the concept of laissez-faire or the free trade. It is also called the invincible hand. So according to Adam Smith, the government should not take control of all the businesses in a particular country, because the government should support, the business sector and allow them to grow on their own and to be creative and innovative without dictating this businessman what to do and what will be the best for their company. So the government should give freedom for this entrepreneur and this businessman to run their own businesses. So that is in the concept of laissez-faire and invisible hand. Precisely, if we're going to relate the concept in our country, we are actually using at present the idea or the concept of capitalism. That is why as you can see, there are many private businessmen, okay, in our country. These are capitalist entrepreneurs because they have the capital to start their own business, and they can also they have all the time to withdraw, not to close their business if they want. But then what is happening in our country right now because of pandemic, we can see that many businesses in our country have closed because of this pandemic. And it's about time, to for the government to really support, these small scales entrepreneur and the big businesses in our country, in order for them to continue their operation. And at the same time, if they were able to continue their operation, they will also help people, the Filipinos, the jobless Filipinos, from having or from being employed again, or for having jobs at present. Now, the next economist that I would like to present to you is David Ricardo. So David Ricardo is known for the principle of political economy and taxation. Now, there are two concepts that I would like to stress out about David Ricardo. The first one is his explanation about the land. Okay, he feared that the increasing population would lead to shortage of productive land, and that is also true. No, right now in the Philippines we have more than 110 million people. That is our estimated population. Try to think, if 110 million people, no, you have to think of how much resources these people are going to use, and how many jobs that these people would have to enjoy, no, in their life. So it means that the increasing population, this will give us problem in terms of the utilization or the usage of our natural resources, plus the distribution of the wealth of the country. And therefore, we can say that if the number of workers or employees are increasing, most likely the income that they will receive will be lessened, no, because many will divide, okay, will partake the resources of the company. So that is basically what David Ricardo is trying to explain to all of us. That is why in our present time, okay, in as much that the number of people in the Philippines are increasing, the population, more so we have also to increase the level of productivity of these people, and also the production rate or the production of our natural resources. So it's very important for the government to really train our workers, our professionals, so that they will be productive, and at the same time they will become assets, no, in the development and the growth of our economy. On the other hand, David Ricardo also talks about the concept of specialization. And this is something to do with the trade, the concept of trade, no? Local and international trade. So Ricardo explained that it's very important for a country to have what we call specialization, meaning we have to find the things that we are very good of doing. Okay, so that's specialization. So we need to increase our what you call this, our ability. No, we have to increase our ability and capability in producing a particular product or services that cannot be found in other countries. So that is a specialization. And that will be our advantage, because in trade, we have to trade. In order for you to participate in the international trade, you should have something to trade or to sell to other country. It may be in a form of service, human capital, or in a form of goods, technology. Okay? So we have to do the specialization. And by doing that, the government should really take good care, no, of the different industries and sectors in our economy, and help them to really develop their abilities and capability in terms of the technological aspect, on how they can increase the quality of the products that they're going to sell to the public and also to the rest of the world. So that is very important, the concept of specialization, and being and relating that to our present situation at present. If we are still in the time of pandemic, but I think that if this small or big entrepreneur or businessman will only learn to be creative and start doing the specialized, no, I think that this will become one of the important solution in order to make our economy strong and active and alive once again. Okay? And then the next economist is Max Weber. Max Weber is actually known for the Protestant work ethics and the spirit of capitalism. Now, he believed that he tried to prove that ethical and religious ideas were strong influences on the development of capitalism. We know that sometimes there are many businessmen who are doing too much markup in the prices of their commodities, services, and products. So I think what Max Weber would like to tell them is they have to have strong uh, ethical and religious ideas, most especially, no, in doing the business, no, in doing the operation of trade, or the business activities in the economy. They have to have some conscience, the conscience rather, and they have to be to be fair and just in terms of the prices that they are putting on their services and products, no, and they have to be ethical, no, and they have to consider the religious ideas and aspect every time that they will do the economic activities, no, so that people will benefit from them in such a way that people will have the chance to enjoy the quality of their products, but in a cheap or in a affordable prices. No, this is also helping people to have access, no, on their services and products, because we know the fact that in this time of pandemic, di ba, there are many people who really need help. Okay, they need help in terms of health services, no, in terms of health security, financial literacy, and etc. So it's about time, no, that the entrepreneur, the businessman should really manifest, no, their ethical and religious aspect and ideas in order to make their products and services, okay, available, accessible, and at the same time affordable for our brothers and sisters who are considered themselves as poor, okay, at present. Now, the next economist is Thomas Malthus, no? And Thomas Malthus is is known due to his book, An Essay on the Principle of Population. Now, he believed that population tends to increase faster than the supply of food available for its needs. So what will be the effect if the population is increasing rapidly as compared to the depreciating number of resources in our country? So it will lead us to food shortage, okay, and the shortages, okay, of our resources, and that is actually happening at present. As you can see, there are products, no, there are agricultural products in our country. Before we are producing these products like rice, no, and other agricultural products, we were able to produce those products before, okay, during the time of Marcos, during the time of Quirino and Magsaysay. But right now, as we can see, there are agricultural products that are being imported. Okay, we usually buy those agricultural product to other countries. So we are becoming insufficient in terms of food productions. Okay, so this is something that is something that we need to pay attention and to really think of a better solution on how we can actually increase the food sufficiency, okay, in our country, so that many Filipinos will be able to enjoy healthy food, no, in our country, and they will not experience to be hungry, because according to the latest survey done by the NEDA and also by the some of this survey firm, no, they said that many Filipinos at present experience hunger, and they consider themselves as poor, okay, and hungry, because most of these families, they experience to eat only one meal a day, and some of them, they have not eaten anything in a single day. So meaning it's about time for us to really find a way on how we can increase the food sufficiency, the supply of food in our country. Okay, you know, class, my friends, no, there is a saying that if there's no food on the table, that can actually cause struggle, okay, on the part of the people. Okay, so they will protest because they don't have food to feed they don't have food rather to feed their families. So that is very important. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed the discussion for today. If you have any question, you just type your comments and question below. And on my next live stream, I'm going to read all your queries and your question, and I will also answer them. And also, don't forget, my dear friends, no matter how difficult life is, God alone is enough. And that is according to Saint Teresa of Avila. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again on my next live stream video. Bye-bye.